Hello YouTube. This is BalorMage again, and this is the end of day 4, start of day 5 of the league. And as you can see in the background, we are popping off. Our Animate Guardian is off. We've got our 3 Spectres. We're now in a 6-link Covenant. My single target DPS right now is, I think, just a tad shy of 35 mil on Pinnacle bosses, which is insane for 5 days in on a league start. Absolutely mental. So thing has been popping off. We've had a few questions I want to address again right at the beginning of the video. 7 in sleep is fine. Better than fine? It's probably better. You should just use 7 in sleep instead of United in Dream. Got to put that out just because it keeps getting asked a lot. It keeps getting asked a lot. That is a 15C weapon still, instead of having to do the upgrade. And you do not need a Covenant. Covenant is super expensive to get 6-linked. It is the best in slot chest that you're going to go for later. And a 5-link Covenant is better than a 6-link normal, but also far more expensive. You can change over into poison for nothing. So we're going to have a quick look at our path of building and see what's up. All right, here we are over in the path of building. This is my current as is character. Made a few little minor changes for now. We dropped this because we're now too tanky. Our minions are too tanky. We changed our anoint over to our 3rd Spectre. We are using the same Spectres as always, which is Pale Sephrons, which is a Beyond mob, Arena Master, which comes from Drox, and Bristol Matron is a Harvest mob, is the 3rd, although I am currently testing a Carnage Chieftain as the 3rd just to get some frenzy charges, but I'm pretty sure with only 1 Chieftain, it's not going to be good enough at all, and I'm not going to want to use it. So I think that's what's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see about that. However, we are now up to 34 mil single target. You can see that's with multi-strike in instead of melee splash. Helpful hint, an anomalous chance to poison is very, very cheap. I think it was 30 chaos. And it has 10% poison duration on it, which we get very little of that will affect minions. So that's really, really good. Awaken melee splash cost me 40 chaos. So I picked one of them up because why not? And an awaken minion damage cost me 60 chaos. So I picked one of them up because why not? Other things that I want to look at, that I want to tell people about, is some of these shield nodes. First of all, I crafted this shield that we have here by accident. This is far better than the Surrender, and I would not upgrade this unless I was going Aegis Mind Over Matter tech, which is very good tech, which I might do, but this is actually insane. This is a crafting miracle. This shouldn't have happened. A lot of people have been looking at my shield and going, hey, how do I make a shield like that? And the answer is, you don't. That was a fucking miracle. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was just putting life fossils onto a fossilized spirit shield. All I was trying to get was life gain on block and some life. And I just did it on a fossil spirit shield on the off chance that I might get some minion stats, and then ended up hitting minion life, minion damage, and +1 all minions at the same time. So that's insane. Also, I do have, that node's irrelevant, but I do have this node for 8% chance to block on my Crucible tree. So that actually block caps me even with this shield because it has quite a low base block, and I wouldn't be block capped without that node. So that's really good. Nothing else in here is fantastic, so I'm not super excited about any of the rest of it. It is just a little bit of extra block chance. That could have happened from a craft or a suffix roll or whatever as well. Just getting block cap and heal on block some way was really important to my survivability. I was dealing a lot of damage, but I wasn't doing I was dying too much. I needed to invest in that block and get the life gain on block for recovery. And this was way cheaper than buying a surrender, and even cheaper than going the Aegis Aurora tech. Then on my weapon, we ended up with minion damage, minion attack and cast speed, and what to me might be the most OP node I've ever seen, which I hadn't even considered. Minions have 10% reduced maximum life. Minions recover 4% of their life when they block. Now, reduced is just 10% reduced. It's the same as increased, just the opposite. We've got tons of increased everywhere. That's a very low amount of life for them to lose. Recover 4% of their life when they block, though, is insane. I don't think my Animate Guardian can die at all anymore. It's actually insane. Right. Okay. That's all I have for an update. However, what I want everyone to do, this is very important. I'm going to pin a comment into the comments of this YouTube video, asking people for all of their questions. We're going to do an FAQ video in the next day or so, try and cover every question people have got commonly and get all the answers out and get people running as smooth as we can. So open up that pinned comment, look at the replies. If your question's already there, give it a like, upvote it more so that we make sure it gets asked. If your question's not there, ask it there. I want as many questions that are burning people as possible. I'm gonna do a full FAQ, try and answer all of them. I know lots of changes have happened between this league and last league, and lots of people are trying it out just for the first time. And minions are genuinely a little bit confusing with how they work. So the more questions, the better. And I will see everybody next time. Goodbye.